This is Straight Up Tekken, episode 27, Advanced Mishima Theory. 443 as a keep out launching threat. The purpose of Mishima FF3 is not to serve as a mix-up tool, but instead to be used as a keep out and counter hit threat along with electric. It has three main uses. When used after a KBD, it is used to take up space and punish an opponent's hurt box extension after space and readjustment, such as forward dash and the back dashes. This is a defensive FF3. When used with wave in the block, it is used to provide a secondary threat to electric to counter hit and prevent the opponent from ducking said CH electric threat. This also serves as space control as it prevents buttons being used with good spacing. Used for hitting approaches and evasive characters such as Xiao Yuan's Athena, or to threaten to hit them to force them to stand up to deal with your electric counter hit threat. Baiting an opponent to stand with electric is very important, but using FF3 defensively in order to take up the space and prevent said characters from moving forward with evasion is a hard to use but powerful tactic. Hip range block FF3 pushback means that many mids and etc. can now be low profile or avoided into electric punish, and moves that have good tracking can be made to whiff with step due to the axis and distance. In past games, it was possible to make Kazuya full cross down 4-3+4, nearly safe on block if the opponent's sidestep blocked, and make FC down 4-3+4 low profile mids after they block tip range FF3. Microdash electric, microdash instant while standing, and microspacer. It is possible to do microdash after certain situations to punish the opponent pressing specific buttons. A common example is blocked electric responded to with Gen 4-4. By doing a microdash in the standstill, we can cause the forward 4 to whiff. We can also do this for microdash instant while standing, and do the same generally with wave in the block paired with short back dashes. Doubled electric range. Hurt box extension, electric spacing ranges expand from 2 to 4 with deep dash electric and double dash electric. If the opponent continually whiffs slow moves, such as lead back 4, you can consider them as having doubled your electric range even though the whiff recovery is low. By doing double deep dash or long wave dashes to threaten electric, your range for counter hit can be considered doubled. For long range moves with high recovery, this will make most moves easily punishable, and at worst, move the opponent back in the range of your spacing boxes. The force down forward 2 mind game. Kazuya. At the highest level of Kazuya, there exists an idea of the force down forward 2 mind game. This concept refers to the idea that being intentionally punished for down forward 2 will force the opponent to stand still or play a 2D game rather than step, while opening up your other options such as Hell Sweep. Heihachi and Reina, instant while standing 2 pressure. By inputting instant while standing 2 as Reina and Heihachi, the opponent will have their options further restricted due to the fact that it not only counter hits, but also evades with step, defeating linear moves and moves that track to one side. You can abuse this by doing wave dash and the sidestep and sidewalk to the opposite direction of the sidestep left built into Heihachi and Reina while standing 2. This will also prevent the opponent from being willing to challenge moves such as 4-4, as pressing a common check such as one jab or down 4-1 will be avoided by while standing 2. Devil Gen Laser Scraper Mind Game. Lastly, let us cover a concept for Devil Gen. Devil Gen Laser Scraper is one of his best tracking moves, even though the frame data seems very unappealing. However, the true power of Laser Scraper lies in the first 2 hits, as the first hit has good tracking, and the second is delayable by being -10. If the opponent blocks the first 2 hits of back forward 2-1, and steps to defeat the third, instead of being -10, the opponent essentially spends 6 to 7 frames for the full length of a sidestep, placing you at -4 to -3. And if you delay the last hit and the opponent presses, it will still hit, so they must wait after stepping as well, giving up even more frames. Using Laser Scraper in combination with one jab and while standing 4, and in past games Devil Gen's -3 down 4-1 and down 4-1-2, a safe mid-mid string, will allow you to put mental stack on the opponent and force mistakes due to them counterplaying situations that you refuse to follow through on. This is the last main video and script of the main series, so I'd like to give some closing thoughts. It is not that a player is better than you or unbeatable. It is that you must study more and discover new viewpoints of the game. I've done my best to put together a solid foundation for anyone who watches or reads this series, and I'm confident that anyone can apply it to become strong. And yet, how strong is up to you. Good luck in all your endeavors, and may any goal you seek to attain in life be readily within your reach. In all cases, trying is the first step, diligence is the second, and mastery is the last. Go now and become strong.